Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a kickoff up 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the ready.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Deputies, go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
First down, Smith to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore took a 6-0 lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick
All
off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The tackle made at the
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow. I go on, Eddie.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Wait. Eddie. Hey, yellow, I go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. This is brought in at the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another.
Throwing again, Mahomes.
First down.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 60 even. Half roll 80. Cut 19. Cut 20.
Shotgun snap to Smith. For big yards on the right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Get it. 19, 18.
first down. Here comes Hall. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, check that. Street.
Second and 10. At the Seahawks.
Give on second to Hall. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Come on. Set. 90 line. Trap 60. 19 tight. Ready, up.
Throwing on third, Smith. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down.
Cougar 19.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Hold the ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Smith to the air now. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. All gets it again on second down. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready.
Smith on 3rd and short. Set up the screen here for Hall. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A 26-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's second down coming up.
He was covered by
Well, he already has
Jair
himself one
Alexander.
interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Ravens get him, down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Easy.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's six the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Walker on first down. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled there by Mike Green. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks trailing in the early going. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Yellow. Where's it?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, 43, 15. Right side.
To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
15. easy. What's that?
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Yellow. That's a lot, right?
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. So what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, 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 check. Ready, ready?
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the go.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it.
Hands into the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they come, second down.
Go. Back row 80. Check match. Check match. Ready.
A give left side for Hall. And this will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down, and they need to get 10. They kick the running back in motion. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Right there, hurt. Go.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down give to Hall. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the lines you gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's a high kick, hit very well. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Yellow. 15.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. It is cut left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Hey, yellow, go. 15. Yellow. Hey, 15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has it in close. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 43.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
Gain of 6. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, 43. Yellow. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there.
And
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Attack, attack! Hey, rip win, rip win!
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That one's complete over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Hooray! 15!
Looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow! Hey, color! 15! Fight on these two!
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow! Let's go on, Eddie!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Go, Luke! Yellow! Hey, 57!
3rd and long for him here. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to defense. After the QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 7 Pirates.
Smith to the air now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinals, 60 Bobcats.
Back to the air, it's Smith. He's going to try another deep one here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Walker. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow, 15, 15. Hero, 15. Yellow.
Back to throw it. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Go on, Eddie. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. 15, yellow. 43.
He'll throw it. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4. And off to Walker from the gun. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Fight on these two. Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back. Pass on, lady. 18, 5 in. 79 Broncos.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. This is caught. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35. 43-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
To the air, Mahomes. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Attack, attack.
He's back to throw. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15, 15.
They're going to pass it here. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Our time.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Come on. 18, rock, cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 50, trap 50.
Smith on 1st down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come back. Yellow. Fire on these two, fire on these two.
to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give up the gut to Walker. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. He'll look to throw it. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
57, 15. Hey, 15. Yellow.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's first and 15 after the penalty.
Buy down these two. That's a long way. 15. Yellow.
Here he is to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Let's go, little lady. Hey, 57 colors. Yellow. Hero 15.
Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
65.
Play action. Here's Smith. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.